Hello, my spiritual souls. I hope you're having a magical and wonderful start to your week. This is Kiana from Spiritual Soul, and I have today's pick a card reading for you. Please hit that subscribe button and give me a little boost. And I'll be sure to post videos every week with a pick a card and a weekly update. Sometimes I sneak in other ones too that I share on TikTok or other social medias. If you do already follow me, then you'll notice that this is a little bit different than normal. Typically, I have at least 3 groups to choose from. Today, I have 1 and 2. So as I was meditating and pulling the cards for each group, when I got to group 3, Spirit stopped me and had me pull other cards. And this is to be a spirit message in follow-up to whatever reading you choose. So when you're done listening to your reading, I want you to look at the description of the video for the timestamp of what number 3 would be and jump to that. And that's just sort of a little follow-up message for everybody. Now, if you're typically drawn to number 3 naturally, and that's your number or that's your normal go-to for group readings or pick a card readings, then you can feel free to just simply pick this one, and it's a short and sweet message from Spirit this week. So I'll give you a moment. The descriptions of the video will hold the timestamps of group 1 and 2 and 3. As always, I read intuitively, so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And let's just get going. Hi, group 1. I hope you're having a wonderful week. We're going to be looking at your current situation. So we've got the Fountain Tarot, we've got the Crow Tarot, we've got a Moonology and an Animal Oracle. So we're going to be looking at your situation, the feelings behind it, and what's coming with the Fountain Tarot. And then we'll be moving on with actions or considerations needed with the Crow Tarot, and then some guidance and clarity. So I'm just going to stick these ones aside for a moment. And that's right, group 1 actually had extra cards, so they all jumped out at the end. We're going to be looking at the feelings of your situation. I'm actually going to just move this guy right there. The feelings. We've got the World. The World is a wonderful, wonderful card. So you might be feeling like you're celebrating something, or that you're feeling successful, or that a goal has been reached. Some of you might be feeling fulfilled or completed, or just really positive and whole this week. And that's a really great place to be. So hold on to that feeling and make sure that you move through your week with it. What's sort of the undercurrent of this and behind it is, oh, lovely, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is really, I look at it as a playful card. So, you know, and that's depicted really well here with this sort of child playing in the light. I see it as a really playful card. So what's behind this feeling is that you're feeling playful and maybe just a little bit of free, and that you have some ideas coming forth and you're just very optimistic. Maybe something happened this week and that's given you a little bit of a new perspective. So be unafraid of the challenges and any risks coming forward. Hold on to that playfulness and keep that feeling of the world, of that success and that triumph, that rewarding feeling for being whole and positive. This is where your extra cards jumped out. So when I was meditating on what is coming forth for you guys, we got the Hangman. For the record, I actually haven't seen these. I just pull them and then I make sure that I read them live to you. We've got the Hangman. So what's coming is, again, seeing things in a new perspective. I mentioned that here with the Page of Wands. But what's coming forth is a little bit more of that. There might be a little bit of a stall period as well, but it's not an unhealthy stall. It's a time of just taking a step back and reveling in these positive feelings and seeing this new perspective and kind of just feeling it out. The Hanged Man is really, I typically see it as a very positive card, and with these cards it's extremely positive. We have a little time of patience and of letting go of past sacrifices and releasing things. You're adapting to change. So what's coming forth for you at the end of the week or into the next week is a little bit of a time of just adapting and seeing past any of your limitations or the limitations of your situation. We've also got the Page of Coins. So again, another page. Pages are a very youthful energy. It's about conceiving and envisioning new ideas and being ready and imagining the possibilities. The Page of Coins in reverse, we're looking at a need to have a little bit of foresight. So as you're in this new perspective, in this pause with the Hangman, and where you're taking reflection, you're going to have to look at the foresight of sort of your commitment levels on things, where you're at, what you truly feel is your commitment, and where your commitments need to be put to rest, and where you need to re-energize commitments in order to go into the next phase. Oh, wow. I love that. So also what's coming from that when you go through this process is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a real celebration card. So we're back to the world. So this feeling that you have, this positivity and this movement and this push, and then taking this little bit of pause and looking at things at a new perspective and just looking at where your commitments are, you gain this sense of celebration, of bounty and rejuvenation. This is a real connection card and good fortune. It goes really, really well with the World and then the Page of Wands. For some of you, if you're looking at a love reading, we've got a feeling of feeling really positive, that there's momentum, that there's playfulness, that there's joy, but I need to just kind of take it easy and slow and look at the perspectives and see where your commitments are, where they should be. But what's coming forth is this union of rejuvenation and love and fulfillment. This could also mean that there's a reunion on the way for some of you guys. With the World, I kind of feel like the World with a wand, which is about momentum. There could be somebody coming back to you, which is a really lovely, lovely feeling. There could be a distance between you or someone else in the world that you've had a connection with, and that is going to be coming back into your life if they've been quiet. Okay, we're going to just look at the Crow Tarot for what is needed or sort of actions or considerations to take. Okay, so we've got swords. Not quite sure why I said it like that. We've got swords, which means you're a little bit in your head. The Seven of Swords. What is needed? Be mindful of the ego. Okay, seek the truth. And this comes back to the perspectives that we were talking about and taking a look at the perspectives in your commitments. And be aware of movement forward. Take action. Move forth. Take the steps. Don't hang out in this hangman pause limbo for too long. Just use that time coming forth at the end of the week for a little bit of perspective review. Other than that, don't linger there too long, because this Three of Cups is coming, this celebration, this reward. Just be mindful of what's in your thoughts. Be mindful of what's in your ego. And seek the truth. So a little bit of clarification. Okay, this is just a little support message from Spirit saying that you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. So know that no matter all of this, if you're feeling like you're in a little bit in your head, feeling bad about any of the good feelings, the positive feelings, or how it affects your commitments moving forth, you don't need to worry about that. You guys are safe. You and the people in your bubble, in your cluster, in your community, or your family, whatever it be, you guys are safe and Spirit is taking care of you. And then overall guidance is trust in the great mystery. Okay, we've got the whale spirit. So trust in the great mystery of it all. You don't need to have all the answers. Don't be too much in your head. You guys are going to be coming up to some wonderful things. And I look forward to seeing or hearing about how this resonates with you guys. So please comment and see how it has been unfolding with other readings. Okay, group 1, I hope that does well for you. Be sure to follow up with the group 3 message for everybody at the end of the video. The timestamp will be in the description of this video. Hi, group 2. I hope you're well. This is your current situation. So what we have is we have some Fountain Tarot to look at the feelings of your situation, what's behind it, and sort of what's coming up. I have some Crow Tarot to talk about what is needed or actions and considerations you need to have in the situation. And then we have some Moonology for a little bit of clarification and an Animal Oracle for overall guidance. I'm just going to put these ones aside for the moment. And we're going to be looking at the Fountain Tarot. So your current situation, the feelings behind it. You guys might be feeling like there's a big shift, that there's a big push. The Tower. Some of you might be feeling this in a positive way. Some of you might be feeling this in a very traumatic way. The Tower really signals a time of change where everything's falling apart around you, or that could be the feeling of it. It doesn't mean that everything is falling apart. It means that the old or the things that don't serve you purpose are moving out and opening up to better foundations and a better construction, so to speak, of your tower. The Tower is a time of transition, transformation. So you might be feeling a need to rebuild, that you need to just have an even ground in order to build something better. What's behind this feeling? It's the Fountain. So this is an extra card in the Fountain Tarot. So what's behind this, all this feeling and this, if you're feeling disruption or if you're just feeling a need for change, the Fountain tells us that maybe you have this desire to feel whole, that you've been living with this feeling that you want to end the seeking for more, that you've maybe been feeling like you've had to seek for more in your situation or your life. You just want to be at one and whole, and to find the cosmic sort of meaning and clarity behind your life path or your situation that you're currently in. I really feel like that's coming because we have the Tower, which is a real big movement card of transition. I really feel like that's what's coming. So what is coming? The High Priestess. The High Priestess is telling me that wisdom is coming, that your divine truth that you've been seeking is coming. Spiritual enlightenment is coming. There is going to be sort of secret knowledge, or things that have been in the dark are going to come to the light. You're going to have a deeper understanding and knowing of your situation. So, Crow Tarot. We have Swords, so you're a little bit in your head. The Four of Swords. What you need to consider, or actions you need to take. You need to let go of the stress. There is a restlessness that you need to come to terms with. And then we have another four. We've got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands says that you need to recharge your hopes, that you need to share any milestones that you encounter as you get this wisdom and this truth. You need to share it. You need to to participate in bringing that forth and sharing it however you do, whether or not that's on social media or with your loved ones. You need to celebrate it. So as those small milestones do happen, as your tower does rebuild, you need to really, really celebrate each and every one of those small milestones in order to bring in that positive energy. Moonology, a little bit of clarification here. Yeah, adjustments are required. So I think the adjustments are going to be about your mindsets, about not wallowing in any of the dark places, about really pulling in this wisdom and inner truth and using your intuition. You need to make those small adjustments. You need to really celebrate all the small positive things. I feel like maybe some of you don't normally do that. And it's so important to celebrate the good things coming, big and small. So overall guidance message is we've got the koala spirit. I've never had this come up in a reading before, guys. Isn't he beautiful? Spirit has a plan. So Spirit has a plan for you guys. Make the small adjustments. Don't be too much in your head. Move with the flow of this transitional period that you might be feeling, because underneath it is greater awareness. And Spirit has a plan for you. Have faith. Be sure to go back and look at the group 3. The description is in the timestamp because there is a follow-up spiritual message here for you. Thank you for joining. Hi everyone, this is message number 3 today. It is not necessarily a group 3, and that's unless that's what you picked. This is just a special spirit message for you in follow-up to the reading that you had. And for this, we're using the Paulina Tarot and just a little bit of guidance with the Animal Oracle. So we have the Hierophant. Hierophant? Hierophant. I never know how to quite say that. Feel free to tell me in the description of the video if you know. I've been reading for 20 some odd years and I still don't know. Spirit is with you. Spirit is guiding you and giving you the lessons. That's your follow-up message. Really dig deep into your self-awareness and listen to Spirit. There are messages and signs happening to you. There are lots of little things around you. I feel like Spirit might be showing you in number patterns or things that people are saying out of the blue to you. There are messages for you regarding your situation and how Spirit is with you every step of the way. They are guiding you. We've got a 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Coins in reverse. So be mindful of your sense of ownership on things. Try not to be jealous of others who maybe look like or appear like they have it together, or that Spirit is with them a little bit more, because Spirit is with everybody every step of the way. And really just wants you to understand that you don't need to go within and hold yourself within. You just need to look within and pull out all the messages and signs that Spirit is showing you. 5 of Wands in reverse. So if you guys have been following my readings in the last couple of weeks, you'll have seen this one come up in all my mini readings and sort of in some of my other group reading, picker card readings as well. And I love that it's now in reverse, because 5 of Wands is now telling us that that time from last week's, where this sort of conflict and feeling of maybe competition is coming to an end. Spirit is bringing those things to a close for you. So yeah, that's a lovely little message. And then some overall guidance. Oh, I love this. Again, another card that I haven't seen come up in a reading before. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Isn't that beautiful? So every step of the way, Spirit is with you. And then the magic is working through you. So just look for the signs. I really feel like this is a positive year for you guys. This is card number 52. So I look at that as a sort of a 52 weeks of the year. And even though this year might feel really heavy for many of us, and you might be going through a lot of changes and pivoting, the magic is working through you and good things are coming. I hope this resonates, guys. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Have a magical week, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I will put my weekly update forecast up in the eye right here, and we'll talk soon.